So in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing another Prof song. This one is called Horse. Today's sponsor of the video, again, is Captain Crunch. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this song. Selfless Pastures Ego Rehabilitation.
Wonderful. During the next 7 days at Selfless Pastures, we'll help you get that massive ego of yours under control.
Oh, that's tough.
That means no outside contact, no internet, no cell phones, and no social media.
Don't care.
All the triggers of the outside world will fade away. And when you leave here, you will cease to be the helpless ego addict I see before me. Now, how does that sound, Pookie?
So first off, I love that you called him Pookie there, because his album is called Pookie Baby, and he's been known to say that many times, but it's really funny that he's doing this as like a joke, because he does have an ego. He thinks he's one of the best rappers, and he's definitely got skills, but he also thinks he's like God's gift to women, which I don't know about that. He looks kind of funky in my opinion, but I don't know. Just being a rapper, it seems like women are drawn to men in general. So, and he's got some skills in that department. So anyway, let's pop back into the song here.
Helpless ego addict I see before me. Now, how does that sound, Pookie?
I love Preacher Prof. I had to put him on the right hand side.
How am I supposed to wrestle with being conceited when immediately I've outcompeted all the industry's elite and easily I'm undefeated even on the margaritas? Ain't no closing all the distance in between us, comprende? Presenting a man that's ascending, Feng Shui Roberto Clemente al dente. She been bae for 10 days on Wednesday, but then they can end it to Kembe. Comprende? Hot boy, cowboy, make a lot of noise. Hot boy, all.
Alright, so there I want to talk about that scheme a little bit. So he says, how am I supposed to wrestle with being conceited when immediately I've outcompeted all the industry's elite? And easily I'm undefeated, even on the margaritas. So in other words, he gets wasted and still puts on amazing shows. Feng Shui, Robert Clemente, al dente. Not sure exactly what that means, but al dente means that you're not all the way done. So maybe he's saying he's a little bit out there. He's not quite fully cooked yet. That kind of thing. She's been his babe for 10 days on Wednesday, which seems like most of his relationships last about that long. But then they can end it. Dikembe, comprende. So, like I said, all his relationships last that long. But that Dikembe line there, so Dikembe used to shut people down in basketball. So he used to end their shots because he was a shot blocker. So I'm sure that's what that is in reference to, is Dikembe Mutombo there. So, all right, let's pop back into this here.
Feng Shui Roberto Clemente al dente. She been bae for 10 days on Wednesday, but then they can end it to Kembe. Comprende? Hot boy, cowboy, make a lot of noise. Hot boy, all joy, got a loud voice.
Toaster
Hot
just
boy, I enjoy
throws the
what's
toast
something.
in.
Hot boy, I
Doesn't
ain't
get
crocodile
bored while he's
Dundee.
juggling the
I'm a
eggs.
legit genius. Oh God, I don't think I got a weakness. Little buddy, I'm just getting down to business. I'm a shit bitch, can I get a witness? Help me. Well, don't you help me now?
Stay calm. Stay calm.
Oh, help me. Well, don't you help me now? Yeah.
So there I want to talk about like I said, he's struggling with the ego thing, and part of it has to do with, like I said, the women see him that he's a rapper on the internet, and that he's famous, and they all come down and want to start shaking their asses all over him, which is actually a realistic thing in the world today. If you're a famous rapper, for some reason women just want to be with you just because you're famous. Doesn't have to be a rapper, just if you're a famous person in general, women want to be with you just because you're famous. So anyways, well, let's pop back into this here. Ass out of my face.
Yeah, I make all my own shit and I'ma leave it at that. Thought I was a horse the way I put the team on my back. Thought I was a horse the way I took a beating for that. Thought I was a horse the way my fucking dick look, bitch. Consider this, points and assists, rebounds, blocks, and I'm good with my fists. Meaning put it all together like this, live shows and vocals, I'm as good as it gets.
Alright, so I gotta go through that scheme a little bit. There he talks about how he makes all of his own shit, and then he puts his team up on the back. That's why he thought he was a horse. That he took a beating for doing that, and also that he has a huge... So, people, that's why he thinks he's a horse. That's why the name of the song is Horse. So I will say that he's on Rhymesayers Entertainment, and on Rhymesayers, the artists don't necessarily get a ton of help or promotion from the label. Atmosphere is kind of rounded up. They've kind of stopped doing their thing, and were the main people on Rhymesayers. They're the creators of the label. So Prof still being on there, he's kind of the one left to carry the load on his back, because he's the only one still making relevant music these days. Not that Atmosphere can't make relevant music, they're just not making relevant music. I can't remember when the last song they did, it wasn't that many years ago, but it was good when they did do one. Anyways, I just thought it was really cool how he talks about that's how the song was set up of him being the horse, because basically he has to put the whole team on his back, and he's got a big dick. That's basically his premise for the name of the song, Horse. So, alright, let's go.
All together like this, live shows and vocals, I'm as good as it gets. Hot boy, cowboy,
I forgot about that.
Hot boy, all joy,
Live shows and vocals, I'm as good as it gets.
Hot boy, I am Crocodile Dundee. Ice cold, I'ma need a little longer, John. Hard to stay humble when you stunning on the Jumbotron. Hard to stay humble when you trying to stay healthy. Bring me back to earth, please. Anybody help me? Help me! Well, don't you help me now?
Okay, so there I want to talk about how he says it's hard to stay humble when you're stunting on the Jumbotron. Hard to stay humble when you're trying to stay healthy. Bring me back to earth, please. Anybody help me? So basically, he's trying to get them to bring his ego back down, even though he really doesn't want it brought back down. It's really just for this song the theme that he's playing in the song. Proof loves his ego. I don't think he would trade it in for anything. So it makes him Proof. If he didn't have it, he would just be a dorky white guy instead of being a dorky white guy who is got all the ego and skills that make him seem like he's not a dorky white guy. So, all right, let's go back into it.
Well, don't you help me now? Oh, help me.
Ego intervention on both of them.
Well, don't you help me now? How am I supposed to think about or reconcile my confidence with ego? How am I supposed to share the ball when I know that my winning shot goes in? I'm a hot boy, cowboy, make a lot of noise. Hot boy, all joy, got a loud voice. Hot boy, I enjoy going stunting. Hot boy, I ain't Crocodile Dundee. This ain't a lick, but the
Alright, so there I want to talk about, he's saying, how am I supposed to think about or reconcile my competence with ego? How am I supposed to share the ball when I know that my winning shot goes in? So, in other words, his raps, he knows that they're going to be successful, so how's he supposed to share the ball with other people? Because he knows his stuff is going to put out numbers. So, that's kind of what he's saying there. So, let's pop back into this here.
boys, hot boy, I enjoy going stunting. Hot boy, I ain't Crocodile Dundee.
Even crushing people in paper, rock, scissors.
I'm a shit little bitch, I'm a brute. Hit it, clack, hit it, click, I'm a shoot. When you come to the realization that you just can't lose. Help me. Well, don't you help me now?
Receiving the #1 award with the horse on top. Not helping his ego.
Well, don't you help me now?
Brother, it has been an honor to watch you overcome your ego addiction over the past week.
Go off, King.
I mean it. Wow! I have not seen anyone tackle their demons with as much courage and resolve as you have. And frankly, it's inspiring.
Facts.
That's hilarious to me because he's telling him how great he was at overcoming his ego addiction and all this, but yet there he is in his most flamboyant outfit possible with his big pookie baby glasses on, just showing off that ego. Like he's like facts. So, oh, it's hilarious. All right, let's go.
And frankly, it's inspiring.
Facts.
Oh, he even has him kiss his hand or his finger.
I can see now that you're ready to tackle the world by the horns.
Oh, God. Yeah, you know.
Godspeed.
I even think he can walk in
Stallion.
that outfit. That's why he's just shuffling
Godspeed.
sideways. Well, that was pretty cool. I liked it. I like the whole concept of the song. I've heard the song before, so I think that's the first time I watched the video again. It's one of those things where I never really watched videos before, so a lot of these videos, even though the songs may not be new to me, the videos themselves are. So, anyways, I thought the whole idea of what he was doing there is, making fun of how people say he has a big ego, basically by putting a song out about his ego. That I think is a genius move, in my opinion. It may prove that he has a little bit of an ego, but again, like I said, Prof knows he has an ego and he's okay with it. So, yeah, I think that's all I really have to say about today's video. So, without any further ado, I guess I'll say goodbye and have a good one, guys.